What's going on, guys? My name is Quibble. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a PC Underglow kit for your computer, rig, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be pretty inexpensive. Going to run you about 50 bucks maybe, give or take. If you do everything I do, around 50 bucks. And it's going to save you a lot of money on the NZXT Hue Plus, Hue 2 kit. And you have to have that in order to have the NZXT Underglow kit. So I think that's around like 90 bucks or 100 bucks maybe. So it's kind of insane, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do it today. All you're really gonna need are some WS2812B LED strips. These are addressable RGB strips. My mom just texted me. Anyway, guys, like I was saying, you're gonna need some RGB LED strips. You can have regular RGB strips, 12 volt, but these are 5 volt addressable RGB strips. So basically what that means is a different pixel on the LED strip can be a different color at the same time. The whole strip won't be just one color. I plan on doing a video on different types of RGB strips in the future, but you know, my computer back there, it doesn't want to cooperate with me. As you can see, the fans are frozen right now, so I don't know. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. I fix one problem, another problem arises, so I'm in the process of fixing that. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing it for this PC on over here. As you guys can see, I'm gonna be putting some underglow underneath it because it's raised up like that. I don't want to do it on that PC, which is just on the ground, out of sight, really. But hopefully it comes out really good. I hope it does. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what all you need. And here we go. So I'm gonna tell you guys what you need. First, we're gonna start on the PC side, and then we're gonna move over to the actual underglow side. So what you're gonna need to find is you're gonna need to find a addressable RGB port on your motherboard. Make sure it's a 5 volt addressable RGB port. I'll put a picture up on the screen of what it actually looks like. You're gonna make sure you find, excuse me. You're gonna make sure you found one of those. And if you don't have one, you're in luck because there's still a solution. Now, I did say this would be about around 50 bucks, but this part right here is pretty expensive. It's around 70 or 80 bucks. But this is a ASUS ROG addressable RGB terminal. So basically what it has is it has RGB ports on the sides and stuff, and it you can control RGB without having RGB on your motherboard. So I'm going to show you guys what that does and what that will look like. Hang on one second, guys. There we go. All right, so what you're going to need is, usually when they come just from the factory, you're gonna have not an addressable RGB, but this is, I don't know what this is called. It's just called I could call it a 3-pin. I guess it's an RGB 3-pin or an addressable RGB 3-pin. I really don't know. But typically, an actual addressable RGB 3-pin for a PC would be like this. See, it has 3 ports or 3 holes for the header, and usually a 12 volt one all the time has 4 of them. So this one's closed off so that way you don't accidentally plug it into a 12 volt header. Because if you plug a 5 volt RGB strip into a 12 volt header, you're gonna blow that LED strip up. Not blow it up, but you're gonna ruin it pretty much. You might fry it, because I've done it a few times. So what you want to do is make sure that your LED strip works. I have the LED strip right here. I just soldered a connection on that here. So what you want to do is go ahead and plug it in. Make sure they're lined up. And then, boom. We can see that it works, and it is in fact addressable. As you guys can see, a different part of the LED strip is lighting up. As you see, it comes from green, blue. Looks really good. I think it's gonna look really nice underneath the computer. So once you have them, once you know that they work, we can go ahead and start routing. So this is going to be like the most creative part, where you can get creative and stuff. You can put these virtually anywhere you want. So what I was going to plan on doing is I was going to do one right here, which looks really, really good. I was going to do one in the front as well. One in the front, and then I was going to do one on the other side. So I'm going to show you guys how to route it real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so what you guys want to do is you want to go ahead and unplug everything out of your PC, unplug everything, grab it. Now this is going to make it the easiest part from routing, because you really don't want to do this with the PC right side up. Now, as you can see, I have a cluster of wires here and stuff, so that can be implemented later. So what I did was, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you guys can see that really well. So what I did was, I literally just measured and counted the LEDs on each side. Now, this is kind of where it gets complicated because some cases are, all cases are different really. Excuse the dust filter. It's hasn't been blown out in like a month or whatever. This is where it gets kind of complicated because as you can see, it has holes right here for the actual RGB Underglow kit that NZXT offers. This is in fact a NZXT case. This is the H500i. So I didn't feel like buying the Hue 2, and I already had that addressable RGB hub terminal, whatever you want to call it. So what I went ahead and did was I'm going to route it through here. As you can see, through this hole, the first strip is going to be right here, okay? So then I'm going to go from here to right here, and then I already cut another LED strip that goes right here, as you guys can see there. And then from here, it's then going to go right here, and that's where the last strip will be. So you got to make sure that you have some adequate spacing for the power supply and stuff, because the power supply does sit a little close to the edge right there. I don't want to be snapping any cables or anything like that. I don't want you guys snapping any cables, but if you guys don't have any holes like that, I really don't know what to do. I mean, maybe drill a hole or try to route it outside, and then maybe, I really don't know. You just have to experiment really, because it's all an experiment. It really is. So yeah. One thing you do want to be cautious about, guys, is the orientation of the actual LED strip. As you guys can see there is an arrow on there. That is very, very important, because if you, let's say I mount this LED strip like this and the arrows are pointing this way, okay, and then I go ahead and mount this LED strip and the arrows are pointing up. Well, this LED strip isn't going to work. This one will. This one, the input is on the side that's the opposite that's pointing. So it's going to be on this side. As you guys can see, the LED strip is pointing to the left. So if you have opposite poles like that, if you have opposite poles that are going like this, arrows to each, arrows pointing to the middle of the LED strip, you're going to have the LED strip that's pointing inwards is not going to work, because it has to be a constant pattern. This is the input. So make sure you take note of that, because I've made that mistake again too. So make sure you know what you're doing. I'm giving you guys all the precautions, that way you know what you're doing. So now the PC is still right there. Now I gotta go find some wire. So hopefully we have some high gauge wire, and hopefully we can work with that. So I'll see you guys whenever I have the wire. So guys, I do recommend soldering outside. I'm probably gonna go solder this outside, because I really don't want to set off the smoke alarm up there. It is very, very loud. So I have heard it before, and it is ear deafening. So I'm probably gonna go bring my case outside and then solder it out there. So I'll see you guys out there. Now that I'm looking at it in hindsight, I don't even know why I brought this stuff inside. Wow, it's really bright out here. So I forgot to mention, guys, too, if you do want to like test your LED strip to see if it works after you've soldered it, I recommend a 5-volt, like maybe 10. Oh wow, this is a oh no, this is a 5-volt 10 amp power supply, and I just have a bunch of these around my my room. These are Bluetooth controllers for the WS2812Bs all over my room. These are SP501Es. So can you guys see that? There you go. So you guys can pick these up on Amazon for like, I don't know, 10 bucks. But if you have them, great, use them. But if you don't have them, no big deal. Because if you're a good solderer, then you shouldn't have to do this. I'm a decent solderer, but you guys can judge me on that later. All right, let's get to soldering. Oh, you're full of mud. Hey. Hey. Why on earth are you all full of mud? You've been rolling around in the dirt, have you? Okay. I guess I'm gonna zoom in on this. There we go. I forgot to mention, guys, well, I maybe mentioned this in the beginning, I really don't know. If you guys do want to go pick up some of this VHB tape, really strong stuff, really good stuff, made by 3M. So a lot of the 3M stuff isn't that great, but this VHB stuff is really, really good. So I'm actually going to be using that to stick the LED strips down. So I got to figure out where I'm going to route it first. First off, before we do that, we're going to turn ahead and turn on the soldering iron. And I usually solder around like 330 Celsius. That would be, that would be 627 Fahrenheit. So if you guys want to copy that, you don't have to go ahead and open this because this is pretty important. I think my tip has kind of seen better days, so. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Why are you like that? Okay. My tip has definitely seen better days. Not the first time I said that. Okay, let's get back to whatever. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. Oh my gosh. Oh. Might need to like touch that up a little bit. I guess we can real quick. While the soldering iron's still a little bit hot. Oh yeah, that's a good data pin now. Oh, is it on this side? The hell? The hell? Maybe it's at the bottom. Oh fuck, it's getting cold. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh! Oh god, it got really cold. Are you warm yet? Yes. That's making good contact now. It's making good freaking contact, mate. Anybody who's a professional solderer that watches my videos, I'm sorry. I really am. No pro, but I'd like to be a professional solderer. Oh, now it doesn't work at all. Now what the hell we did? Huh. This is quite weird. This is strange, isn't it? Anything touching? No? What the? What the deuce? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Let me try to redo those real quick. I mean, nothing's touching. No two leads are touching. I don't know why it'd be like that. Man, this was going so good. This really was. This was going so good. All right, I'm gonna pause it right here, guys. And I'm gonna see you guys in a little while, but it'll be like a couple seconds for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and tack that up. It might be touching somewhere. I don't think it is. Might be not my prettiest work, like I said, but Anyway, guys, I'll see you all whenever everything's done, and I'm putting the special piece on. See you there. Since I think I kind of ruined this LED strip, I don't know how I did that, but I think I ruined it somehow. So I think I'm just gonna go cut another strip out of the other one, and I'm just gonna retry it. Put some more VHB on it and just retry it. So I'm gonna do that. See, guys, this goes to show you that nobody is perfect. I'm definitely not perfect, so I wasn't really expecting this to go right the first time, so kind of surprised it even worked at all the first time. Like the first time we did it, I'm kind of surprised it actually worked at all, because I would have guessed any amount of money in my mind that it wouldn't have. All right, I'm not gonna jinx it just yet, but I just wanna say these leads look a hell of a lot better than I did on this one right here. Man, they are so, oh shit. Okay, just make sure they weren't touching together. I'm not gonna say anything to jinx it, but I'm just saying they look better nonetheless. So if it works, it works. Awesome. I'm keeping it like that. Dude, what on earth? What on earth? Is it this one? It has to be this one. It has to be. Oh, just come pick up my PC. Just come pick it up. Wait, you're forgetting my PC, man. Okay, so fast forward a couple hours. I replaced this one and that one, and I redid both leads, obviously. So here's the old one, and here's the other old one. I really don't know if there was anything actually wrong with them, or if it was just my wiring schematic that I did, or what it was, but it works now. I'm not gonna touch it, so I think we're gonna go inside, finish up everything, and yeah, we'll be good to go. But first, how about a time lapse? All right, guys, so we're almost done. We're literally so close to being finished. Now, the secret thing I was talking about was this little diffuser. This goes on the actual LED strip, and it kind of diffuses the light a little bit. I've been having this for a while. I had quite a good bit of it, so I thought, why not to use it? I'm probably gonna add a dab of not hot glue, super glue on it, on the actual LED strip itself, so that way it'll stay. But we gotta measure it out first. So if you guys have this, feel free to go ahead and use it. But if you don't, it's no big deal. It really isn't. Cut that one a bit too short, but I don't think it'll really matter. Alright guys, are we ready to turn it on? I think we are, guys. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be insane. Alright. Let's grab all this crap. I actually did take out the ROG terminal box. The RGB controller. You guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, none of them fell off yet. It's definitely a good sign. Alright. I'm really excited. I really don't know what to expect right now. Alright, we got our cable. I'm going to plug everything in. And we're just going to turn it on and just hope for the best. Okay, this goes here. And where's the USB? Alright guys, cross your fingers. I really hope this works. All my hard work going into this moment. That wasn't really that much hard work. It probably took like 3 hours. Not that long. Okay, we got the SSD plugged in. Now we're plugging in the actual Underglow. Here we go, guys. It's in. Alright, we're plugging in the actual computer now. You guys ready? I don't think I am. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh ho ho ho! What? What? Wait for it. It's coming. You can kind of see it a little bit, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Let's wait till it boots up. So you can kind of see it a little bit, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. You're usually going to be sitting about right here. This is about eye level. I guess you can still kind of see it, but oh well. Wait for it to boot up. Ho 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 ho! That looks sick. That looks really, really clean. I really like that. Oh my gosh. It looks really, really good. I love it. I love the product. I love the end result. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks so good. And it really didn't take that long. 3 hours. You guys could probably do it in faster because you guys are probably better solderers than me. But man, that looks really good. Looks really, really good. All right. So I think that's about going to wrap up this video, guys. Can you guys see me? We did it. It works. So, I don't know if you guys can still see me. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. I'm gonna be editing this as soon as you guys see this. Well, that didn't make any sense. You guys are gonna, it's gonna be finished editing once you guys see this, but I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now. I'm kind of exhausted. I'm really hungry. So, I still don't know what to do with these yet, man. Like, these are the Fantex Neon RGB strips. I don't know what to do with those. I used the cable that came with this for the 3-pin addressable RGB to 3-pin regular on that. So I need another one of those for that in order for that to work. But other than that, I think it came out really well. So thank you all for watching. If you guys try this, be sure to tweet at me at CoolWillPlays. Will be down in the description. And everything that you saw me use, apart from the diffusers, I really don't remember where I got that, but I'll find some that are equivalent or maybe the same thing. I might stumble across it. But I'll link the LED strips, the terminal, and maybe my soldering iron too, in case you guys want to pick up my soldering iron. So, yeah, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. My name is Quibble, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.